Hello children, today we will give a quick recapitulation to our last lecture on the chapter The Last Lesson, written by Alphonse Daudet. In our previous lecture, what we did was paragraph wise I just explained you what the writer is trying to explain in the text, and today I am going to give you a quick summary of the same chapter. This chapter takes place when there was Franco-Prussian War was on, and the war was won by Prussians. Okay, this war takes place in the year 1870 and 1871, right? And the Prussian and now the order comes from the Berlin that in the French districts of Alsace and Lorraine, French won't be their language and they will have to teach German language in schools. Okay, so this is a story where we come to know about a little Franz. The boy's name is Franz, that is writer himself, who is narrating the whole story to us and saying what has happened exactly when this order from Berlin came. And the story begins like this: the Franz was trying to reach his school that day, and that day was very bright and sunny, and soldiers were marching in the field, and he tries to reach his school, but birds were chirping on the way, and he got tempted seeing all this on his way, and he didn't wanted to go to school that day, but he somehow manages and resist himself from this temptation and reaches the school. And that day when he reaches the school, he finds something unusual happening that day. What was unusual? Usually we hear lots of noise when we reach the school ground and all, but that day Franz could not hear a single noise. Everything was silent, and the other thing that he saw that day was the last benches that are generally empty in his class were filled with whom? It was filled with the villagers and three more people he names, that is old hussar and former mayor and former postmaster. So these were the people sitting in the last bench of his class, and then he sees that no commotion was there in the class. Commotion is no noise, no disturbance, no bustle, nothing was happening that day in the class. Everyone was sitting very quietly and was listening to their sir very nicely. So another character comes here in the scene, that is his sir, Mr. M. Hemmel. That day when he was reaching the school, he was afraid. Why he was afraid? He was afraid because his sir had asked him to prepare few questions on participles and he was not prepared. So he was reaching school unprepared. That was another reason why he didn't wanted to go to school that day. So he did not wanted to go to school. Then Franz also sees that there is no commotion. Yes, I was explaining that commotion means no busyness. Like commotion is a place where people are very busy and action takes place. But that day nothing was happening. No desks were making noise and no lectures were being taken. And when he reaches the class, his sir doesn't scold him. He says that I am not going to scold you today. You can take your place. And so in next, his sir starts the class and informs them that order from Berlin have come that they will not learn their language, that is French language anymore, and they will have to learn German language from next day. So that was a shocking news for the Franz, and that day when he went to the class, he saw that his sir was wearing a very nice dress that he generally wear it on special occasions. So he was in this hustle that something was going on in his mind, and he was trying to make out why things were not normal. And in that moment sir announces, his sir M. Hamel announces that was the last French class he was delivering to the students, because order have come from Berlin that no more French will be taught in the schools of Alsace and Lorraine, and they will have to start with their German language. Correct? And then lastly, the sir starts taking their class, and then he teaches him grammar, then teaches him history, and he also bought few new books. And we also see a great emotional trauma going on in his sir body, his language, his way of expressions, everything. Okay. So this was a short summary of the lesson, the last lesson. Now today what I have brought for you is few questions from this chapter which will help you to remember the facts of this lesson. And earlier also I have told you, facts are very important. When you are writing your answers, you will have to give the correct facts from the lesson, so you can score more marks. Correct? Now your first question is, who is the author of the chapter The Last Lesson? The Last Lesson. I have already written here, it's Alphonse Daudet. Answer is Alphonse Daudet. Okay. Alphonse Daudet is the author of the chapter The Last Lesson. If it is a one word answer or choose the correct option, if it is a choose the correct option, it's not no problem, you can take the answer correctly. But if it is a one word answer, you will have to write Alphonse Daudet. But if it is a one liner answer, you will have to write it in full, saying that Alphonse Daudet is the author of the chapter The Last Lesson. Correct? Now the question number 2. Who won Franco-Prussian War? Who won the Franco-Prussian War? Correct? Answer number 2 is the Prussians. Again, if it is a sentence, if it is asked to give your answer in full sentence, then we will write Prussian won the Franco-Prussian War. Correct? Now question number 3. I started for school very late that morning. Who is I here? Correct? The lesson's first sentence was this: I started for school very late that morning. Who is I here? यहाँ पे I किसको बोला गया है? So answer number 2 is answer number 3 is Little France. Correct? Little France is I in this lesson. Okay? Now question number 4. I am erasing this. What did Little France had to prepare for M. Hamel class? Question mark. What did little Franz had to prepare for M. Hamel class? This answer we know. What he had to prepare that day for the class? What his sir told him to prepare for? Yes, questions related to participles. Questions related to participles. Okay. In other words, we can say lessons on participles. Okay. Questions related lessons on participle, both are the correct answer for this question. Correct. Now we will move on to question number 5. These are the short answers or one word answer we can say, so that they can help you to remember the facts of the lessons very nicely, and you will have to be very careful with these answers, because these are the scoring words or letters or the keywords of the chapter that can help you to score good. So question number 5. What did the blacksmith tell to little Franz? अब हमें पता है चैप्टर में कि वो जब दौड़ के स्कूल पहुंच रहा था, तब उसको रास्ते में कौन मिला था? ब्लैकस्मिथ. आई हैव एक्सप्लेन्ड यू इन द प्रीवियस चैप्टर हु इज ब्लैकस्मिथ, जो लोहार का काम करता है. ओके, दैट इज ब्लैकस्मिथ. ओके, तो उसको रास्ते में जो ब्लैकस्मिथ मिलता है वो उसे क्या कहता है? दैट इज द क्वेश्चन नंबर 5. सो आंसर इज द ब्लैकस्मिथ सेड, don't go so fast, you will get to your school in plenty of time. What this sentence means? Firstly we'll write it and then I'll explain you what this sentence means. The blacksmith said. जब said word use करते हैं we can put a dash or a comma and then inverted comma से we can start. और ये जब inverted comma में हम कुछ लिखते हैं, that means you are copying the exact text from your textbook, and so there should be no mistake with the words. You cannot jumble up your sentence, because whatever is given in the textbook you will have to jot down here the same words in the same form, and you can't change the formation of the sentence also. So don't go so fast, you will get to your school in plenty of time. सो ब्लैकस्मिथ क्या बोलता है? मजाक करता है वो फ्रांस के साथ और बोलता है कि इतनी जल्दी जाने की ज़रूरत नहीं है स्कूल, आराम से स्कूल जाओ, तुम अपने टाइम पे पहुंच जाओगे. बिकॉज ही वॉज अ रेगुलर लेट कमर टू द स्कूल, सो ब्लैकस्मिथ टॉन्ट्स हिम लाइक दिस. ओके, क्वेश्चन नंबर 6. What did M. Hamel say to France F capital always, France, when he entered lately into the class. M. Hamel ने उससे क्या कहा जब वो क्लास में लेट आया? M. Hamel said, go to your place quickly, little Franz. We were beginning without you. So we will write it down first and then I'll explain you. M. Hamel said, go to your place quickly, Little France, we were beginning without you. So जब वो क्लास में लेट पहुंचते तो एम हेमिल उसको डांटते नहीं है, डांटते नहीं है, उसके अलावा उसको क्या कहते हैं कि तुम जाओ जल्दी अपनी जगह पे बैठ जाओ, हम तुम्हारे बगैर ही क्लास स्टार्ट कर रहे थे. ओके, एम हेमिल सेड गो टू योर प्लेस क्विकली लिटिल फ्रांस, वी वर बिगिनिंग विदाउट यू. नाउ द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Question number 7. What did France think? What did France think for a moment? उसके दिमाग में क्या विचार आए? एक मिनट के लिए फ्रांस के दिमाग में क्या विचार आया था? फ्रांस थॉट ऑफ स्पेंडिंग द डे आउटडोर इंस्टेड ऑफ गोइंग टू स्कूल. फ्रांस ने क्या सोचा कि मैं आज क्लास बंक कर लेता हूँ, मैं बाहर घूमूंगा और स्कूल नहीं जाऊंगा. फ्रांस थॉट ऑफ spending the day outdoor instead of going to school. करेक्ट. एक सेकेंड, फ्रांस को बहुत सारी चीज़ें जो बाहर चल रही थी, बर्ड्स की चर्पिंग, वार्म एंड ब्राइट डे, सोल्जर्स मार्चिंग वगैरह वगैरह, उसको ये सारी चीज़ें बहुत ज़्यादा टेम्पटिंग लगने लगी थी और उसने ये सोचा कि आज मैं स्कूल नहीं जाता हूँ और मैं बाहर ही घूम लेता हूँ. ओके, now the next question number 8. What was written in the copies? What was written in the copies brought by M. Hamel for the students in a beautiful round handwriting. अभी यहाँ क्या होता है कि एम हेमल वो सबके लिए एक कॉपी लेके आते हैं और उस कॉपी के ऊपर कुछ लिखा हुआ रहता है. इसका भी बहुत अच्छा डिस्क्रिप्शन दिया हुआ है राइटर ने अपने लेसन में, जब बोलते हैं कि एम हेमल जब लेके आते हैं ये कॉपीज़, उसके ऊपर लिखा हुआ रहता है फ्रांस एल्ज़ेक वॉज रिटर्न इन द न्यू कॉपीज़. और ये जब कॉपीज सबको दी जाती है तो ऐसा लगता है कि कोई फ्रांस का फ्लैग क्लास में लहरा रहा है. ओके, सारे बच्चों के हाथ में एक ही जैसी कॉपी और एक ही जैसा लिखा हुआ था सबके ऊपर तो उनको ऐसा लगता है कि कोई फ्लैग क्लास में आ गए हैं बहुत सारे. सो व्हाट वाज रिटन? फ्रांस, एल्सेक, फ्रांस, एल्सेक. Was written in the new copies. In the new copies. Okay? Correct? Now question number 9. What is the name of the blacksmith in the last lesson? ये क्वेश्चन इस तरह से बनाए गए क्योंकि आपको पता चले कि कौन से चैप्टर का ये क्वेश्चन है. तो ब्लैक स्मिथ का नाम क्या था? तो उसका नाम क्या था? वॉचर. WACHTER. वॉचर. ओके. सो दैट वाज क्वेश्चन नंबर 9. नाउ क्वेश्चन नंबर 10. Question number 10. What is the name of the river What is the name of the river mentioned in the last lesson? एक रिवर की बात होती है यहाँ पे इस चैप्टर में. राइटर हमें बताता है और उस रिवर का नाम है द सार रिवर. द सार रिवर. Correct? So what we've done today? Today we've done the 10 questions and a quick summary of our lesson. We will continue with this short question answer in the next class. Correct? Okay. So we did the 10 questions today, short questions, and we'll continue with this in the next lecture. See you then.